It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shade 45.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45. We bring you all the stars, man. We only bring you the cool people in hip-hop. We don't bring you the whack ones you can't trust when you turn your back. All right, we only bring you the ones that rock with loyalty, man. For this man to get up this early in the morning, shouldn't be a thing for him. I thought he should have been here a lot earlier, damn it. Why you late, Jim?
Oh, man, it's hard. It's hard. We all got to get some type of rest.
Yeah, man. What happened last night? What was your festivities like?
I was in the studio last night trying to actually finish up the 60 Racks remix with Wayne and Killer on it, so pretty dope. Shouts to Killer, Dipset. Shouts to Wayne, Young Money.
Wow, you got Wayne and Killer on
pretty
it?
Dope.
Was everybody in the studio?
Nah, actually, we wasn't together in the studio, but it got done. I saw Wayne in a Memorial Weekend a couple weeks ago and things like that, so that was pretty dope.
Last time, I remember, I don't even know which time it was. We had y'all on the Rap Fix couch over at MTV, and we were talking about that Dipset album. Yeah.
I mean, it's still in the works. I mean, it's definitely not a myth or anything. Joel's been going through a real crazy period in his life as far as back-to-back instances with the law and just personal. So that things get caught up. Cam has still been doing music. We always been doing music, and for the last 3 months, Joel's been in the studio strong. I know he's got like 40 songs that he's been picking through. Think he's about to put out his mixtape. So the music is coming along slowly but surely. But the Diplomat definitely is. Matter of fact, me and Cam just finished up the first Diplomat single, and it got actually Wayne is on the hook, pretty dope. It's called "The Ever Made Love to a Diplomat," kind of fly. So,
do you happen to have that in your iPhone?
I wish I did.
Okay,
Cam ain't even let me get a copy of my own verse on that thing. He went old school rules with that thing, but it's definitely an incredible record. Like, I'm kind of hype. I was calling him the other day about it. Like, man, we need to get ready to put that out. He like, nah. We need a plan. We not gonna be speeding. So
Following up on my man's last question is the actual album, man. People don't know Jim is a free agent right now.
Oh, man.
I've been talking to him because there's a place that I would like to see him at. I think he would like to maybe be there too. We don't know yet. But how's the recording of the album going?
The recording of the album? Well, I've been slowly but surely picking some dope music and things like that, and I do everything off the brain, so I have a lot of dope ideas in my head. I've been just looking forward to working with a lot of people that I haven't got a chance to work with in my career as I got older, and I calmed down a little bit, and I've seen that people are more susceptible to working with me now as opposed to when I was younger and I was a little bit loose. But I've grown to be a very, very passionate person when it comes to the music. As to when I started, it just was a hustle, and I learned how to hustle it from Cam and Mason, things like that. And as time went on, and I started to notice the people that I'm affecting and what the music has been doing and things like that, I just started to get more into it. People really start asking for it, you know what I mean? So the void that I feel is a void that's needed, because I still keep it to where I'm from, and I'm from Harlem, and there's a Harlem in every ghetto in America and things like that. No disrespect to the suburbs, but my inner city kids got a lot of obstacles to come up living in. I ain't live like no angel, but the stories that I do tell and the things that I do say is more like inspiration and something to look forward to, no matter if I've been through a bunch of hard times. I twisted it up and I came out on top. So, I just want the kids to hear my story and feel me. You know what I mean?
Jim Jones, ladies and gentlemen. The truth.
Every owner in the hot spot know we got the ball, we got the ball.
We got
this Bird Gang money. This Bird Gang money. This Bird Gang money. Bird Gang money. And reminiscing on my first lick. Around the time I was sipping on the first lick, I hit the game. It started as a push-out. Seen the fly cars as the big woolies pushed out. Bikes popping woolies by the cookout. That was that summer. I was thirsty to be bumper. The taste better, but the risk was worse. I stayed to fly levers, copping kicks with the work. It didn't work. I was fucking up my re-up. Bottles at the tunnel. That was 98. I called Poppy for the bundles. Immediately 10 grand. It felt like 100. Them Gucci belts by the stomach if you run with them. It's only that we want if you run with them. It's to the depth or to the feds come get them. It's Bird Gang money. I started off that Bird Gang money. New cars in that third lane money.
Fancy car. Let them know we
got the ball. This is Bird Gang money. Hey,
Bird Gang money.
Hey,
money, man. Bird Gang money.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shea 45.